G'day champions, it's Stuart Stone here from Health and Fitness Over 40, and you know what, if you're ever looking for a reason to look after your health and live as long as you can, it's so you can embrace this future. Now here I am in the Tesla showroom in Martin Place in Sydney, and behind me is the Model S. Now that thing can go from 0 to 100 in 2.7 seconds, so that's a reason to embrace the future and live as long as I want. I want to check out more of this technology, absolutely amazing stuff. So let's go check.
Okay, so when you get behind the wheel of this baby, it's a pretty awesome feeling. The seat wraps around and hugs you. The grip on the steering wheel is amazing. That big Tesla logo in the center of the wheel, you know where you're sitting. And for the geeky, techie side of you, everything on the displays is a touch screen, and you can even heat your seats individually, degree by degree. So you're looking at high-tech, comfort, elegance, and style.
Okay, so checking out the chassis, very low to the ground, very low centre of gravity. Under the base there, under all that aluminium, that is the battery pack. So you're looking at 8,200 battery cells, weighing 700 kilos. So in other words, there's so much weight in the base of this car, it's virtually impossible to roll it.
Besides the high performance vehicles, what I really love about the whole Tesla concept is the disruptive technology. So what we've got here is charging stations. So top left, we've got in your own garage, you can charge the car off your mains. Overnight, that'll give you about 500k range, all for about $11 a week. Then you've got charging stations in petrol stations and eateries on the highways. And finally, down the bottom there, you've got an amalgamation of Elon Musk's concept of Solar City, charging up the Tesla vehicles. Now this is one of the concepts going forward where you have your own battery pack on the wall in your house off a solar cell. You can then charge your car up. You don't need to put it back into the grid or anything like that. Just straight off solar into your car, off she goes. Pretty much free. Now are the governments going to allow us to do that? They're probably going to want their pound of flesh, but the concept itself is amazing. But I hear you ask, what about the damage to the environment with pulling the lithium out of the ground to make these lithium batteries? Well, here's the good news. Yes, pulling lithium out of the ground, bad for the environment, but it has to come out of the ground once, as opposed to fossil fuels coming out of the ground en masse, ad nauseum, for the last 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years, and the damage that that does to the environment. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Sure, Tesla acknowledges straight off the bat that lithium technology is destructive to the environment, and if you think back just 3 years ago, the batteries were only 40% recyclable. Now they're 80% recyclable, and within the next 3 years they plan to make them 100% recyclable, or as near to it as possible. So that lithium doesn't have to constantly be pulled out of the ground, it's being recycled. So there's another reason to embrace this technology.
So how does it handle? To be totally honest with you, I don't know yet. Why? I haven't been for my test drive, but keep watching this space because we've got a test drive coming up in the next couple of weeks. So if you want more videos like this one, you know what to do. Come on over here, click on the red heart apple and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Go down in the subscription box below and give our Facebook page a like, and keep watching this space for more sustainable energy that makes you want to stay young forever.